30 years ago this month, Donald Trump opened the Wollman Rink in New York's Central Park. A project the city had spent 6 years and $13 million working on, he completed in 4 months, he said, for less than $3 million.
The city couldn't get it built. They had no clue.
Louise Sunshine was executive vice president of the Trump Organization in the early 80s.
Number one, there are construction skills involved. Number two, there are skills knowing how to deal with labor unions involved. Number three, there are great political skills involved.
The Wollman Rink was Trump's way of proving to many in New York that private investment could be more efficient than public. As president, his infrastructure plan relies on that very same principle, private money for public projects. The question is, can he achieve this kind of success on a scale the United States has perhaps never seen before?
We are going to fix our inner cities and rebuild our highways, bridges, tunnels, airports, schools, hospitals.
The plan, as laid out in October by 2 of his economic advisors, proposes using massive tax breaks to spur up to $1 trillion in private investment, in addition to public-private partnerships like New York's LaGuardia Airport renovation.
And then I get back on my plane, I land at LaGuardia with potholes all over them.
Some experts worry relying on for-profit companies, though, might mean some crucial projects are left behind.
We have nearly 8,000 bridges scattered across the country that are both fracture critical and structurally deficient. And they have been ignored for so many years that maybe we're not going to find public-private partnerships, private interests who want to correct those problems. That's where government has to step in.
The highway construction program initiated by Ike is the biggest peacetime enterprise ever undertaken.
Trump has compared his plan to Eisenhower's interstate highway system. Bold, visionary, cost-effective.
He's a visionary, and he's not a politician. And he's coming at this with a fresh point of view.
In the days after Donald Trump's election win, unions and stock markets cheered the promise of major spending. The challenge come January 20th is keeping up that momentum. Claire Sebastian, CNN Money, New York.